Hello, I am Dory Jo Stoll with Prairie Scraps over on YouTube and Facebook. And it is day 15. We're halfway there of 30 days of homemade Christmas gifts. So today I'm bringing you something that would be good for a newly married couple or anybody, like any family, or like if you give a family gift, this would be a great thing. You could give it alone, or you could pack it into like a basket, kind of a home thing. But I am using this frame. This surface was an old surface of Chalk Couture's a while back. It's a house frame. It was a couple of years ago. They came out with Christmas, and it was a Christmas countdown that came with it. It was kind of like in a kit, and we had some opportunity to get some of the surfaces. So I have a couple on hand. Thought it was time to go ahead and use it. Just get it out. But also, I saw this. I was inspired by another designer. I saw a cute idea with it, and that's what I'm going to recreate today as best I can. And I'm going to give you some ideas on how you could also recreate this. So if you did not get one of these, or if you did and have one on hand, you can use it. But I have found the house shape wood unfinished craft, like wood surfaces in craft stores. So look around. I have found them at, I'm trying to think where I bought mine. I think it was Joanne Fabrics. I got it one year. But I have also seen them other places. So look around if you're looking for the house shape in particular, because I think it's kind of cute, and I hope you think so too. So I did tape it off. I'm really bad with these surfaces where they don't come out. Our new out-of-the-box frames, you could also use an out-of-the-box frame. It has a slide-in surface, so you could take it out and do what you want with it. Almost every time I've used one of these, I have tried to do it without the taping and end up regretting. So I decided I'm going to tape today. So that is what we are going to do. I will put you down so you can see. And like I said, I think this will be just a fun, quick gift that you can make for somebody for their home. And you can use any of the transfers that have a pattern on them. The one I actually saw was a striped pattern. And we do have a striped, like it's a diagonal striped, I think it's called, pattern that is available. And I'm going to see if this one works, actually. You could use the buffalo check. That's been out recently. I see a little bit of, I don't know what's back here, paint or paste or something. I'm just going to see if it'll come off, because I don't want to use that part of it. We're going to work towards not having that. This one has been used quite a bit. This one is, I think it's plaid. Country plaid, that's what it's called. And I do like it. It's very, very nice. Where's that blue spot? Okay. Just want to make sure I don't use that part of it on here. So I'm just going to put this on. It doesn't matter really where. I guess I could kind of match it up like, I don't know. It's at a diagonal. Who knows? And because it's fabric, it's a, silk transfer, I'm just going to go ahead and fold it in here. And actually, it doesn't stick very well. It's been well used, well loved. Hello. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving, blessed Thanksgiving holiday. Thanks for stopping and saying hello. Make sure you do all the things that you're following and subscribing if you are on my chat. Say hello to me, because that helps me out. But I'm going to do some surface wax first, because this is a white surface. I just want to seal it up a little bit. It doesn't mean it's going to be perfect. I am going to use a light color. The example I saw actually used red, and I would love to use red, but I don't want to use candy apple. I have my reasoning. I don't know. I just wanted to use the cherry, and my cherry is on the dry side, so I don't want to mess around with it. So anyway, I put a little surface wax on there just to make sure it doesn't, it just doesn't leak too much. And I'm just going to put this in here kind of randomly. You saw I was trying to match it up in the middle, and now I guess I don't care. And maybe, I don't know, I think I can do this. Sometimes especially these older patterns, this is, I don't remember what year this was. This was 2021. So this is 3 years old. It's definitely gotten its use. I love our big patterns. Oh, you know what would really be good? I might change my mind. I might change my mind. That's the great thing about crafting. This fit? Nope, it's not big enough. the tray pattern. I love that Moroccan tile pattern. And I'm just trying to work it so that it doesn't have any wrinkles here. I think I might start on this end and work this way. Start on the straight end. So hopefully you can kind of see it. It's just going to be a little complicated. You're going to watch me. It's going to be nice and slow. Oh, yes, that is true. I do have one. Here. So stay tuned. Actually, I thought this was so simple, but so beautiful, regardless of, just because it was so simple. And this is the wrong one. I'm opening the wrong one. I had the Grige sitting here. I was going to use Grige again. I used that on my tray kit and I loved it. No, not my tray kit. On the tray that I did with the pattern on it. And I loved it so much that I'm going to do this. Again, the white, it just barely shows. It's just subtle. And so I'm just kind of trying to appeal to any decor with doing like more of a, no wrinkles. Doing more of a, oh, shoot, it just moved. This is not going to work. I am going to take that off. Look, it just shifted. I think it doesn't have enough sticky to do this complicated of a, so just hold on. Hold on to that thought. We're going to do it. I'm going to get this clean so I can just put it back on the backing. Whoops. Messy, messy, messy. Get it off. I'm going to make a Grige pattern everywhere. Okay. I'm going to try something else because this one is just not working out really great. And thankfully, I did put down that it's just not very sticky. You can make them work, but a flat surface would be a lot easier because it doesn't have that ridge on it. So we want something a little more. I'm going to take this off right here and hopefully it'll come off. Yep, it totally, see how that came off? It totally came off, which I'm really excited about. All right, hold still. I keep my big 18 by 18, my C-size transfers hanging up. So just a minute while I get into the closet. Hang it back up and find something else because that one is not working for me. I may use let's see what we got. Stay with me. Sorry. I have all my patterns hanging up, so we're just looking here for a pattern. I had thought about using my bandana, but again, I think, oh my goodness, I think I have two buffalo check. Oh, one's fair use, one's the new one. I don't think I want to do buffalo check yet. I have a better idea. I think I have a different idea. I'm thinking about doing the wood print. Tell me what you think. What pattern should we use? This is what happens when you have too many transfers. You have too many options. I maybe should have taken out a second or third choice. Let's see. Okay, well, I've got a couple of options here. See what I get for planning? See what I get for planning? It doesn't always work out. So I have these like skirt hangers holding up my big transfers because I have a closet here. All right, so I have this wood pattern that's never been used. It'll be nice and sticky. I think this one, because I've used it a lot, it's going to be difficult to use. So I'm not going to do that one. I think I'm going to vote that one off. I just grabbed them out so I could take a look. I'll put that one back in a hot minute. This one might work. You can see is this one pretty sticky. Sometimes the old ones are really sticky and sometimes they're not. It just depends on how much you've used them, how much exposure they've gotten. Let's see how sticky this one is. I need one that's sticky. But I'm afraid these bigger, this one's not too bad actually. This one's pretty sticky. And then this was the other one I pulled out, was the bandana. But I think this one looks like it's pretty used up as well. I thought the bandana would go really nicely here. I think I'm just gonna go with the wood maybe. I'm gonna do the wood pattern. You could do any pattern you wanted. I do have a brand new buffalo check. The other thing I thought about was, sorry, I thought I made my mind up, and then, you know, I didn't. I didn't know that one was so not usable, I guess. I didn't know it was so non-sticky. I wondered how these smaller patterns would work. Not these. Just a whole bunch of things. I wondered how these are kind of fallish. I don't want to do fall. I don't want to commit to a season. I was trying to do something that was more generalized. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Denise. Thank you for stopping in. Say hello if you don't see that red live button. Feel free to put hashtag replay so I know you were here. Let me get this. Meanwhile, I've got Grige sitting open. I need to shut it while I'm making up my mind. I am in the paste already. I am trying to make a gift for like a family gift or a couple's gift, like that you could give, kind of like a general gift. I don't know about you, but I like to be sometimes practical. So this could be given alone, or you could put it in, you know, like I'm just looking for a pattern to do over the background of this frame, of this surface, this house surface. So apologize. I had it all picked out. I've got all these patterns, so I'm going to take a look and see. These are kind of springy. I do like that one. How would these fit on here? Ooh, houndstooth would be very pretty. I just wonder how these would fit. I guess it would fit that way, except that, and then I'd have to move it for the upper part. And it would have a border. But maybe that's not so bad. Maybe that's not so bad. I kind of like that houndstooth. What do you guys think? Dots. And I have the patriotic one, so I think that might be it. All right, I'm gonna do that. I'm worried about doing the wood grain. I'm not so sure about that. This would be really pretty in red, but I feel like I'm batting 1,000 here, so I don't want to take my chances with the red. Red has a lot of pigment, and then if you make a mistake, you can't get it off the surface. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. It's because I have. All right, we're gonna just stick this on, and I see some spots where I have paint still, so I'm gonna try to wipe that off because I do not want anything being blocked here. It looks like it just didn't get all the paint off the back side when I washed it. Maybe I had a kiddo helping, who knows. Sometimes I hand it to the girls and go, here. But it's been a while. I guess I don't even remember what I've used this on, but looks like I used Dune on it. It looks sort of off-white, and that's the color. So this is an older pattern, but any of the patterns, there was an actual diagonal stripes, I think it was called. There was a diagonal stripes on. So we're going to use this. And I'm going to live with having this border around it. It's going to be good. It'll be okay. You see that? It's got like a green, that green border is going to not have anything there. It is a repeating pattern, so I'll be able to pick it up and then do it again for the upper part, and that's what my plan is. And I am using greige, so it won't show too much if we make a little boo-boo. Whereas the red, you're taking some chances, but I do think it would be very good. But I think I have some ticks about this particular surface because I have messed a fair amount of these up back in the day. So by leaking underneath and not, getting it down or whatever. So I think I'm just going to play it safe today. And sometimes that, I like to do sort of a family gift for people. I think that's one of the best ways to go is to just give like a family gift. You could, tuck this into a basket and, put in a cute tea towel, do any of the kitchen items like, a small cutting board or charcuterie board and, a little candle. This one would be really cute with a candle. That would be nice. Tucked into a basket. Of course, the basket is part of the gift too, right? All right. Take this off. Nice. Love it. Look at that. And this is reusable time and time again. What do you think? Isn't that pretty? So I'm going to also do this top portion here, but we want to get it dry before we go there. So I am doing a series over on my YouTube channel, Prairie Scraps. I'm doing a series over there. I think I'm going to let this dry a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and go on to the word. I think for a couple of weeks now, and I've been, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I do have a private group if you are interested in joining that. So we're going to put this little hay on top of here, and there's a matching transfer to this. Any welcome sign or whatever, we have lots of different options for welcome. This one also might be kind of an older one, but I happen to have the cutout to go with it. We also do SVG files, for doing with your Cricuts and your cutters and things like that. And this was one of them that I think you can get the cutout. So you could do this on, cut out on their chalk suede paper and have a kind of a 3D look that way too. So anyway, I appreciate you following me, Cheryl. Did you have a good Thanksgiving? What's the best part of Thanksgiving? Tell me that. Okay, so this is brand new. I haven't used this. It says hey, obviously. And I'm just going to center this onto this cutout. And this cutout is a boutique surface. And I know that I haven't used this yet because it freaks me out to use boutiques. What do you do with it? Do you glue it down? But I'm getting over that. I've got a bunch of them stacked up and I'm just going to start using them. Just use a little squeegee and some black velvet here. Oops, that was hopefully. The nice thing about the boutique is if you do get some bubbles or whatever underneath it, you can just go in and you can fix it. You can erase it. And I maybe didn't get that down very well because I'm seeing bubbles, but sometimes it works. We'll see. But it is washable, the boutique surfaces. So these cutouts, when the cutouts are boutique, that is kind of the nice thing of it is that if you make a mistake, you can just fix it by starting over. And these are washable, non-toxic washable paste. And as long as you have it, this is not a washable. Where did my little tray go? It's not a washable surface. This surface is not. The house isn't. Teal. Oh, yes. That would be good. Hey, I did pretty good. I guess it got a little bit between the Y. Oh, nope, that's a hole. That turned out great, didn't it? Oh my goodness. Even though I had little things. And so we're going to put that right on there here in a minute, but I want to get the rest of the pattern put on there. Try to line it up here. Good thing I taped it off. So we'll set that aside to dry while we do this. I think this is dry. Get my fingers clean. Oh, yes. Amen. Amen. Yes, it is good. God is good. I did I had all 5 of my kids come and their spouses and all right. I'm going to need to concentrate. So it should be a repeatable little pattern here. As long as you can line it up, right? Where is it? There it is. Now, where is it on the other side? The hardest part is lining it up. All right, so we're going to put this on here and continue to use that side, but we're going to go all the way to the top, and I taped it off so we can go all the way to the top. Stick it down. If you think you got some leakage underneath or you don't feel comfortable relaying down the transfer, you can just wash it in the sink with a board eraser and then do it again. So, all right. And this should be a super quick project here. Hopefully we got some hot glue so I can show you that end of it too really quick. All right, back to the greige. I'm loving this greige. I don't know. I just haven't used it all that much. So this time I'm going to actually go up with my squeegee to the edge here and squeegee in from the roof. That way we get it down nice and flat along that edge. And I did, tape it. I highly recommend taping it. I don't always tape things. I'm not very good that way. I can edge things pretty well. In fact, we are working on painting. Oops, I think it went under there. I think we have a schmear. It's going to be okay. Nothing perfect. Nothing beautiful is ever perfect. That's what my shirt says today. I love that saying. I used to wear this in piano lessons all the time, but now it's kind of my paint shirt, my cleaning shirt. So, okay, let's see how we did. And I'm going to peel kind of slowly here because I want to make sure I got it all. Good, good, good. I don't know how we did in the middle. We'll see. You know what? That smear wasn't too bad. And that little break, look at that. You can see it if you look for it, but where there's a little bit of a line there. You could go through with a brush and paint it, but I'm telling you what, I think we're good. I think we're good. It's good enough for me. Maybe. Maybe I'll take a little brush. I don't know if I can find one here. Oh, I know I can. Take a little brush in the greige and just sort of connect the dots. Connect the dots. Set that aside. Waiting for the hot glue. And then we're going to put this way. We're going to hot glue this, I think, off to one side. What do you think? To the side or in the middle? A white shirt and paint. Oh, well, this is my paint shirt. I've been using it for cleaning, actually. Oops, not the wrong one again. I've been using it for cleaning. So it's got some stains on it. So it moves into like PJs or clean, because I have a cleaning business. It moves into cleaning business once they get old. So I'm just maybe doing more harm than good here. Trying to very easily. So anyway, I'm the edger. And I kind of bailed. I'm like, I got to do this live. I almost forgot about this live for the, wasn't that I forgot about it. I totally thought about it this morning, but I thought this paint thing was not going to be an all-day project. I mean, I knew in my head, I kept saying, I know this is longer than my husband thinks it's going to be. So I'm just going through on that line very carefully, trying to kind of complete that line so it doesn't draw attention to it, if that makes sense. I'm not a very good painter. Although I do the edging. I do all the freehand edging in our house. So my husband was like, "Can you edge that one?" And he's like, "I'd rather not. I'd rather not." I was like, "Well, ooh, I just popped a little bubble there. Okay. Yeah, a little too much over here. I'll take it off. It's not perfect, but it takes your mind off it. There's a little smudge there. It's all good. All right. Isn't it cute? Like that would just be such a cute little thing to put in your entryway. And I'm just going to, did you say left or right? It's turning out pretty awesome. Yes. I know. So my white shirt, don't be in awe of my white shirt. It's not very, it's not very white anymore. I've got, ooh, that started cooking up. All right. We're going to, I think, put it over here. You can put this however you want. I don't want to push too hard because I don't want that hot glue to come out around the edges. And there it is. Ooh, let's take some tape off. That's the most exciting part, isn't it? When you untape things. I think so. It's a good thing I did it because I did get kind of things around. I did make a little bit of a mess. An apron. Yes, paint loves me too. The nice thing is it is non-toxic, and I do pretty well not getting it on my clothes. And if you go wash it, like I guess, strong pigments, but I don't know. Maybe I'm neater than I think, but I always have it all over my hands. So I promise you I'm no different than anybody else. Let's get this off here. Blue tape. If you wait, we did get a little smudge up at the top, but I think it looks good. You guys tell me. Isn't this cute? What a cute little gift to give to somebody. Just like that. That's it. You could put, I'm even looking at it thinking it's kind of plain. I don't know. What do you think? Is it too plain for you? I could put a little wreath right up here too. Should I leave it as is or should I put a wreath on it? Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on it. I could put a little green wreath up at the top. I don't know. I kind of like it. Kind of like the simpleness of it. Anyway, I'll take a poll and I'll add it and watch for the pictures. I probably should wear a apron. As is. Okay, Cheryl. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining. Say, if you haven't checked out my Black Friday sales, the Black Friday sales have been going on. If you purchase $50 or more, there's a $5 tool kit. It's a great kit for only $5. Really good deal. That is still going on, and $5 shipping right now. And tomorrow, my plan is to launch my very own website of my finished goods. And I'll be having, my transfers and things like that I have on hand as well for sale in there. So, and I'll be running a special tomorrow. So stay tuned. Tomorrow is Small Business Saturday. So I'm going to be celebrating. Watch for that to come on. Oh, I thank you. Thank you, Cheryl. I really appreciate that. I kind of think it's cute. It's kind of cute. And this is still wet, so I think it should, just blend in because this side looks all dry and you can't even see where that line is. So, all right, we will talk to you soon, and I hope you have a very blessed evening and keep on crafting.